Hey, I got a secret and I want to share it with you finally. Most of you see me like this. Without medication, this is what I look like. I'm not going to go into sharing a whole lot right now, but I'm finishing up a master's class on medical legislation advocacy, and we have to share our own story. Patients that turn into advocates are not telling their story because they want sympathy. They're not telling their story because they want you to feel sorry for them. We wake up one day and decide that we are not going to let one other person have to go through the hell and pain and suffering that we have to go through to get our medication. I am going to continue on sharing my story, especially this next year. I've been for quite some time, since 2016, educating representatives, state senators, and even on a federal level in DC at several DC summits on the trials and tribulations that we go through and trying to get our medications. We could talk for hours about the fact that that medication that I started taking 15 years ago to keep me from looking like this was $6,000, and now it's $33,000 every 8 weeks. Mark Cuban has actually come up with a biosimilar, a drug that's not a true generic, but it's similar to it. I haven't reached the point to where I feel like I'm going to have to do that. I would like to learn a little bit more about his medication and the side effects, and just how many other people have taken it. And yes, my disorder has a level of shock factor that some other people disorders don't, but it doesn't mean that they don't suffer. It doesn't mean that they don't have to fight for access for medication and affordability to get their medication. So I've decided, after this past year of really where I felt like we were moving some mountains, to continue on. I have a great mentor, Sue Martin, who is executive director of the Bleeding Disorder Associations for South Carolina. As far as I'm aware of, I do not have a bleeding disorder. I have about everything else. But she really has motivated me. She motivated me to print that picture and stand up in front of our congressional members and educate them in their offices, on the street, through social media, even in open court. So I really would appreciate your support, not for me, but for everybody else out there. And I love you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. And that's how I hope you have a great week. And after you get back from your holiday vacation, we're going to really dive into it. All right. You guys take care. Bye.